Hello YouTube. Lucas here with another album review. Yeah, I know, an album review. It's not another live video or some slaughter review. It's gonna be an album review. And as you can see on the title above, the review is gonna be on Testaments to Dark Roots of Earth. Now, I ordered this about, it was the 3rd. When I'm taping it, it's the 16th. So about like a week and a half, something like that. 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks, almost. So, and then for some reason the order got canceled, and then I was like, the hell am I supposed to do now? So I just had to go to FYE and then buy it. So I'm just glad I have a copy of it. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Testament are a thrash metal band from Oakland, California. Now, this is their 10th studio album by of course Testament. It was released on July 27th in Europe, but it was released in July 31st here in America. Now, this album was released on July 27th in Europe and July 31st in the US, and it was through Nuclear Blast Records. They did their other album, The Formation of Damnation, and this album. So this album ranges to be about 50 minutes long, 51 minutes, something like that. And 50 minutes for 9 tracks is really long because some of the tracks are like okay length, like Rise Up is their shortest song, it's 4 minutes and 18 seconds, and their longest song is Cold Embrace, which is about 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, Cold Embrace is actually Testament's longest song. It is their longest song, but in the bonus track, it's Throne of Thorns. The extended version was just no, never mind. That one's 7 minutes and 41. That one's 45. All right, so it used to be The Ritual off The Ritual, which was 7 minutes and I think 7 minutes and 20 something seconds. So this broke it. So if you see over here, I got the Digibook edition. It shows the CD, it's a pentagram, and DVD is also a pentagram, and you see it's the face. It's pretty cool, you know, and you see right here is the Legacy skull. For those people who don't know, Legacy was their original name. And then in the back you see all the tracks, the document, all the stuff. Now the bonus tracks on this album are Dragon Attack, which is originally by Queen, Animal Magnetism, originally by Scorpions, Power Slave, originally by Iron Maiden, and Throne of Thorns Throne of Thorns isn't a cover. Throne of Thorns is an extended version. So this comes with the Digibook edition comes with a documentary making of the Dark Roots of Earth, live at Avalon, I think. Yeah, which has Disciples of the Watch, Practice What You Preach Over the Wall, and Souls of Black Alive, and a Gear Tour with Alex Skolnick and Eric Peterson. So if you're a guitarist, you would really appreciate that. So yeah, so this album is okay. It's a pretty good album, but like it's not their best because there's damn good tracks in here like Rise Up, Native Blood, all the Dark Roots of Earth. You know, all those tracks are great. Last Stand for Independence, Cold Embrace. You know, all these. Well, not all of them. Man Kills Mankind is an okay song. If I'm shuffling my iPod and that pops up, I'll just be like, all right, well, no, it's not a big deal. But Throne of Thorns, I'm not a too big fan of that. The chorus is a little like boring. I do like the whole song, but the chorus is kind of like it's pretty boring, and it kind of sucks that they did an extended version of Throne of Thorns, because Throne of Thorns is my least favorite song off the album. People have their different opinions, but this is just my opinion. But that's just my least favorite song off the album. So let's start off with the guitar work. Now the guitar work is really great. Alex, this album they more switch leads. They switch leads more. Alex Skolnick sometimes does leads. He sometimes does rhythm, and Eric Peterson he sometimes does rhythm and sometimes does lead. But his main position is rhythm, and Alex Skolnick his main position is lead. Now, sorry, that's my dog barking. And Chuck Billy's vocals, I really really like his vocals. Oh my god, my dog's barking. I really really like his vocals on this because he does some kind of growl or something, which is really really good. And I like his thrash voice, like what typical thrash kind of like. I can't do it. I'm not a vocalist. Well, I am a vocalist, but I don't do his ones. And his cleans, I really wish he did more cleans on this album because I personally love his cleans. He just has an awesome voice. Like if you hear the ballads like Trail of Tears, Return to Serenity, the ballad, it's like it's awesome. Like if you're not familiar with Testament, you should really what do you call that? Look up their ballads. God, that's my dog barking. It's really getting on my nerves, but I'm still doing this video though. So, and then Greg Christian's bass work. You can't really hear the bass that much, but you could. In track 5, A Day in Death, the beginning has Greg Christian doing his bass work. It's really really great, and Gene Hoglan's drumming is awesome. He does blast beats in Native Blood and True American Hate. And he just does a little bit of his own vibe. He is a great drummer for this album. So this album is vaguely different from their previous album, Formation of Damnation, which was about 4 years ago. Which was he did. Oh my god, my dog barking. Which he did like the songs were shorter. The songs in Formation of Damnation were like more what you would call what's that? Shorter, like it's lesser of a length, and these songs range from 4 minutes and 18 seconds to 7 minutes 45 seconds. And plus, I told you they break it. What do you call it? They break the record of their longest song, which is now Cold Embrace, and Cold Embrace is like a very very awesome ballad. I was really hoping for a ballad on this, and it was really, that's like my favorite song off the album, if not my favorite song. So, and, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. So this album is really, really great. I was really, really anticipating for this album, because they said, they already had the name for the album when they were recording it in the summer of last year. They said it was going to come out in October, but they didn't finish recording. Then they said it was going to come out in February, and then they didn't finish yet, and then they released it in July. So this was a highly anticipated album for me. But when I heard True American Hate, I was like too excited. I thought this album was going to be perfect. I thought this was going to be like their best record yet, but it's not their best, but it's still a very very solid album. I would recommend this to an Old Testament fan, like a classic fan of their first 4 albums. Like this album it's a really really great album. It really is. I would give this an 8 out of 10 because A Man Kills Mankind and Throne of Thorns is like boring song. It's not too good. It's like it's alright. It's not like a standout song. It's pretty boring, but people might have the different opinions, so if they change it, it's not a problem. Oh yeah, and there's an iTunes bonus tracks which has A Day in the Death, which was is featured Chris Adler of Lamb of God. All you guys should know Lamb of God, so I'm not even gonna say who they are. So yeah, and this album was sold over 20,000 copies in the U.S. in this first week. So, and it reached number 12 on the Billboard chart, which marks their highest U.S. chart to date. So that's really, this is a landmark album to the band. So that's all I have to say. I'm gonna do my top 3 songs. So my top 3 songs off the album. My third favorite song is Dark Roots of Earth. Usually the title track, it has to be one of my favorite songs. It's not all the time, but it's really great. This one has clean vocals, which I really really look for in Testament, because I love Chuck Billy's clean vocals. My second favorite song, which is a lot of people's favorite song off the album, is Native Blood. It's a really really great song. Now, Native Blood, they did a Spanish version of it. I don't know what it's called. I'm not, well, I am Spanish, but I don't speak Spanish, so, and my favorite song of the album is Cold Embrace. Now, that song is awesome. It is truly, truly awesome. It's one of my favorite ballads this estimate. It's not my favorite. Trail of Tears is still my favorite. That song is awesome, but this track is like really great. So, and I really, really recommend you buying the deluxe edition because it comes with a documentary. The documentary is awesome. But you guys could do what you want. So if you want to order this, you could. If you don't, you don't. I don't have a problem with what you do. So yeah. So this is Testament's Dark Roots of Earth. And last thing I have to say, I would really, really strongly recommend this to any metal fan, a thrash metal fan, a person who's not into thrash, a person who's not into Testament in general, anything. So that's all I have to say about the album.